runners are behind the boxes and they're about to come down into the parade area for race number 10, the Sportsbet Melbourne Cup final. And they're about to be led out by last year's winner, 2021 Melbourne Cup champion Koblenz, leading the field out into the parade area tonight. Number 1 in the Sportsbet Melbourne Cup is Plaintiff for Jason Thompson. Is by Zambora Brocky out of Appointed. Has had 31 starts for 17 wins and 9 minor placings. He's had 5 starts for 4 wins and a second over this trip. He's the $2.90 favourite for the race. Number 1, Plaintiff. Number 2 is Titan Blazer for Daniel Gibbons. Won its heat in 29 and 57. Second, 21 wins from 56 starts, 18 minor placings. Has had 8 starts for 3 wins and 2 minor placings. 29 and 57 in the heat last week. Number 3 is Vice Grip for Adam Smithson, as by Aston DB out of Bells Ringen. Has won 37 races from 81 starts with 27 minor placings. Has had 1 win from 4 over this trip. Won the heat last week in 29 and 63. And if he was to win tonight, he would join the $1 million party as another $1 million earner in greyhound racing. Number 4 is Yachi Bale by Alan Deed out of Sammy Allen for Mark Delbridge. Won the heat in 29 and 38. Has won 8 of 21 with 11 minors. Has had 5 starts over this trip for 3 wins and 2 thirds. And is currently a $9 chance on the fixed odds. 5 is Fernando Mick, number 5 for David Gill, the trainer of Koblenz, who won last year. 29 and 40, its best time in the heat. 30 wins from 89, 6 of 21 over this trip. Number 6 is Zippy Tesla by KC and All out of Zippy Daff for Bradley Keel. Has won 15 of 49 with 21 minors. Has had 8 starts for 5 wins and 2 seconds over this trip. He went 29 and 45, winning his heat. Number 7 for Darryl Holmes is El Dorado by Mapunga Blazer out of Gold Vein. Has won 17 of 33, 9 minor placings. Has won 8 of 15 over this trip. Won the heat last week in the quickest time of 29 and 35 and starts from box 7. And number 8 for Kelly Bravo is Paddy Wants Pats by Black Magic Opal out of Striker Light. Has won 19 of 49 with 11 minor placings. It's had 7 wins from 14 starts over this trip and went 29 and 41 in its heat. The runners are in the pre-parade area for tonight's feature, the $1 million Sportsbet Melbourne Cup, and it's due to go in 90 seconds. Thanks, Cusey. The runners are heading back to the boxes now for the $1 million Sportsbet Melbourne Cup final. A magnificent field, 8 heat winners from last week, and it's going to be a ripping contest. The favourite is Plaintiff at $3 on the fixed odds. Has drifted out to $3.50, but comes back into $3 late on. $6 Vice Grip, Paddy Wants Pats. $8 Fernando Mick. $9 Yachi Bale and El Dorado. Titan Blaze is at $10. Zippy Tesla is a $14 chance. But the favourite will be the Red Plaintiff. And they are behind the boxes. And they will move in shortly for the Group 1 Sportsbet Melbourne Cup. A brilliant atmosphere on course. Amazing crowd. It's great to have people back at the races, and they're all lining the fence here in anticipation for the Sportsbet Melbourne Cup final. Plaintiff, $3. Brilliant last week to win. It was a tough effort. It wasn't a quick time, but it was a tough win. 29.66. $5 Vice Grip was ultra impressive in 29.63. Paddy Wants Pats at $6.50 was ultra impressive in 29.41. Thanks, Matt. They're moving in. The Sportsbet Melbourne Cup final, the $1 million final, and the field of 8 getting set. Plaintiff will go the favourite at $3, and they're moving in well. We're just about set for the Group 1. Second line, join them. Green light. Set to run. The Sportsbet Melbourne Cup final of 2022. They're ready, set, racing, even line, speed in the centre from Fernando Mick, courses wide. Plaintiff's got a paddock to drive through underneath it. They get clear on Paddy Wants Pats and Titan Blazer. Behind them was Yachi Bale. On the inside was El Dorado. Clear then of Zippy Tesla. Vice Grip second last. Paddy Wants Pats last. Plaintiff took the lead off the back from Fernando Mick. Behind them was Titan Blazer. Running on was Yachi Bale. Plaintiff in front. Fernando Mick's coming again. Flying Yachi Bale. Yachi Bale. Yachi Bale over the top has won the Melbourne Cup. Beats Fernando Mick and Plaintiff in a photo for second and third. Fourth was close. Behind them was Zippy Tesla. And then came El Dorado, Titan Blazer. And then Paddy Wants Pats. 29-21. Yachi Bale wins. What a run. Yachi Bale has scored. It's a photo second. I think Fernando Mick will get it ahead of Plaintiff. Fourth is really close between Titan Blazer and El Dorado. It is 4 beating 5. 1 runs third. We stand by for fourth. 2 has run fourth. It is 4, 5, 1 and 2. Mark Delbridge wins the Melbourne Cup with Yachi Bale. He knows how to win the races, this dog. He comes from well off the speed, but he's got a brilliant finishing burst. And Yachi Bale has scored a narrow win over a brave Fernando Mick and Plaintiff. They've gone $4.99 to the first split. $4.99, $18.61, $10.60 is the run home time, and it is 29 and 21. Half a length. Half a length is the winning margin. It's the margin between second and third. We wait for the board to over. It's ahead. Half a length ahead. Half a length ahead. 4, 5, 1 and 2. Yachi Bale for Mark Delbridge by Alan Deed out of Sammy Allen. It is win number 9 from 22 starts. And before tonight had 54,000 in stakes. You can add 650,000 to the bankroll after winning the Melbourne Cup. Fernando Mick began brilliantly from 5, but charted a wide course. Has run second by Fernando Bale, Nawaki